Pizza, wings, beer, you can't have a Super Bowl party without them, but you can't forget to make room for dessert either. And you know what? I know you don't want to think about it, but those calories can add up quickly. So joining us now is Dr. Mike. Good morning to you.
Hello, Maria. How are you?
I am good. You know, obviously we can't skip those Super Bowl party staples, but what are really the unhealthiest foods that you can think of here?
Well, so let's start at the top. You have wings. They're about 100 calories a piece, all right? And not to mention the fat. There's like 34 grams of fat with them. Don't forget the pizza loaded with everything and thick crust. That's about 440 calories. I mean, you can indulge yourself right over the cliff in about 20 minutes. Pigs in a blanket and chips. You can't forget them. They're loaded with salt and calories, and then you throw in some dip in there. But look. What I tell people is that is not the time to get on a diet. Now, look, if you want to go healthy, that's fine. What you want to do is, of course, go with things like thin crust pizza, maybe, and certainly limit the amount that's going in. But who can eat one potato chip? Forget about it. It ain't going to happen. So what you need to do is realize that you may overindulge, but then you get back on the program. And so the people that really have to worry, Maria, are people who have heart problems, people with problems like atrial fibrillation, people with heart failure. You give them that much salt, and then you throw in some alcohol, and you know what? They'll be in the hospital because they've gone into a funny rhythm, or they're in congestive heart failure. So those are the people we have to be very careful with. But for the rest of us, look, it is what it is. Carpe diem. You got to live your life. And then on Monday, back to the program.
That's what I like to hear. You can have a little bit of fun, but you got to get back on the program right away. All right. Well, these parties can certainly...
Absolutely.
Yeah, they can go on for hours, these parties. So that food can be left out. That's another danger that you have to contend with. I mean, we don't want anyone getting food poisoning. So how do you make sure this food doesn't go bad?
Well, don't invite me to cook it. That's number one, because I'll give you food poisoning even if it comes right out of the oven. So, but seriously, look. Most foods that are perishable, like potato salad or egg salad, you don't want it sitting out for more than 2 hours. That's what most experts say. If you have something above 40 degrees, bacteria will start to grow, and they love to multiply, and you leave it out there for a bunch of hours, you're increasing your risk of getting sick or one of your guests getting sick. So look, you have things like potato salad, stuff like that, fish, poultry, anything, meat. You want to keep it in the refrigerator after it's served, and then bring it out. If someone at halftime wants to have something else, fine. But use 2 hours as a kind of a guideline for most things that are perishable.
All right, Dr. Mike, we really appreciate your insight. Thank you for joining us.
My honor and my pleasure. May the best team win.
I love it.
There you go.
Don't forget, Fox 13 is your home for the 2023 Super Bowl, and you can catch all the action and the halftime show. That's what I'm excited about. Rihanna will be doing that halftime show, and our coverage starts at 8 a.m. this Sunday with kickoff at 3:30.